Here's a fun puzzle for you. Imagine a 1x1 square with 51 ants crawling around randomly. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to place a small circular lid with a radius of just 1/7 anywhere on this square. The challenge is to prove that no matter how the ants are scattered, you can always cover at least 3 of them with this lid. Sounds tricky, right? You might think this is all about complex geometry, but the secret lies in a clever counting trick called the pigeonhole principle. So, what is the pigeonhole principle? It's simple. If you have more pigeons than pigeonholes, at least one hole must contain more than one pigeon. In our puzzle, the 51 ants are our pigeons. But what are the pigeonholes? Let's create them. We'll divide our big 1x1 square into a 5x5 grid. This gives us 25 identical smaller squares. Now we have 51 ants, our pigeons, and 25 small squares, our pigeonholes. Let's do the math. If we put 2 ants in each of the 25 squares, we'd have 50 ants in total. But we have 51 ants. That 51st ant has to go into one of the squares that already has 2 ants. So, by the pigeonhole principle, no matter how the ants are arranged, at least one of these 25 small squares is guaranteed to have 3 or more ants inside it. Pretty cool, right? We've just proven that a cluster of at least 3 ants must exist somewhere. Now for the final step. We know there's a small square with at least 3 ants, but can our circular lid cover that entire square? Let's check the measurements. Each small square has a side length of 1/5. To cover the whole square, the lid's diameter needs to be larger than the square's diagonal. The diagonal of a square is its side length times the square root of 2. So, 1/5 times the square root of 2 is about 0.283. Now, what's the diameter of our lid? The radius is 1/7, so the diameter is 2/7, which is roughly 0.2857. And there you have it. The lid's diameter is just slightly bigger than the diagonal of the small square. This means our lid can completely cover any one of the 25 small squares. So, the strategy is simple. Find the small square that the pigeonhole principle guarantees will have at least 3 ants, and then place your lid right over it. You've successfully covered at least 3 ants every single time. It's a beautiful example of how a simple counting idea can solve what seems like a complicated geometry problem. If you enjoyed this brain teaser, hit that like button and subscribe for more puzzles. Let me know in the comments if you want our next challenge to be about probability, geometry, or pure logic. Thanks for watching.